Topher figured it out. So, yeah, now I know. It's because I still had the YouTube webcam stuff up, so that's what did it.
This is true.
So.
Can I see the actual feed?
You want the live feed?
Yeah.
Or this feed?
Can you split it?
I can do that. Does that work?
Yeah. Well, then that's not a split, though.
No. Then we lose the comments.
All right. Well, sorry, I'm trying to. Here, let me do it.
Yeah, you do it. I don't know what.
You just gotta grab it, put one to the side.
Oh, I get it.
And then put this one to this side. And.
It didn't like that.
No, it will. There you go.
Yay!
Hooray!
Hi, Kayla.
Hello, everyone. My hair is in my eyes.
I'm sorry for your eyes. Yes, nom nom food.
Yeah, sorry, I'm really hungry. I just got out of the shower, so my hair doesn't know what it wants to do.
So, hello everyone. Thank you for joining us on Twitch. It's a much easier space for us to try to answer all your questions, and it's also easier for our moderators to help us mod and make sure that everything is cool. Aw, we're cute.
This is true. I don't feel very cute right now.
I think you're cute. I think you're the cutest.
Thanks.
Your spiffy new shirt, too. It's got like a nice pattern on it.
This is true.
My shirt is lame.
So, we're here to answer your questions and just talk with you guys. It's been a long, crazy week, so say words.
Nico Siri says your hair is fabulous, so don't worry.
Oh, thanks.
Because it is.
There's a lot of it, so I'm not quite sure what to do with it right now.
Yeah, so what did you guys think of the new episode of the Miraculeague? With our very somewhat misleading title.
Yeah, I know. I was torn whether or not to call it that, but I'm glad I did.
When did we first get the idea for the Miraculeague?
I remember it was in Michigan, and I was looking at all these people that were doing cosplay parody stuff, and they were getting just a ton of views on their things. And so I figured we should do one for Ladybugs, and she was obsessed with it.
I'm still obsessed with it.
And and it was I thought it was pretty good, so I decided to. I've been watching a lot of Young Justice and shows like that, where it's like a bunch of heroes who have to live under the same roof, and that is where I got the idea to kind of put them in the same house. Mm-hmm. And then we moved out here. We were just about to move, and we moved out here, and we just did that, and it was awesome. Oh, and I left you on a cliffhanger because that's the way you write good stories.
Gotta leave you wanting more, otherwise there'd be no incentive to come back.
This is true.
We
love you too.
Chloe's Felicia Hardy / Black Cat.
Oh yeah, I know. That's like my favorite cosplay she wears because it's so sexy.
And Spider-Man.
I do have a Spider-Man one too, I just don't wear it. Well, you can't see out of the eyes, so didn't we get rid of it?
No, we still have it. We're not sure what to do with it.
I don't know what to do with it, you guys. Maybe he should make a cameo.
Maybe. We could have him and Ladybug have a face-off since they both swing around the city.
That'd be cool.
Ladybug would win, because she's better.
So yesterday I just spoke to some prospective celebrity guests, and you guys may know them somewhat well, but I'm not going to spoil anything.
I have seen images and stuff for Attack on Titan. I haven't actually watched it. With the level of busyness that I tend to be, it's very hard for me to watch anything that isn't dubbed. And since most of my shows come from Netflix, it's not dubbed on Netflix yet, so I haven't seen any of Attack on Titan yet. But I think the Titans themselves look pretty awesome.
True that. Shoot it.
How did you guys meet? We went to college together.
We did. We went to college together, and it was cool. And you were in one of my classes. It was like my fundamental classes or something.
Yeah, it was one of the boring ones.
And she was super cute, and I thought she was super duper cute, and so we chatted, and we over the course of 3 years,
we became best friends.
We became very close friends, and then even closer friends, and it was awesome. I know. I don't know what to do with my hair right now. It's going nuts. It's like that weird state between dry and wet, so I'm not quite sure. It's like this one little hair, you'll see it like go right into my eye, and so I'm trying to keep it back. I don't know what to do.
How do you style your wigs? So for most of my wigs, they seem to have some kind of spike or like strange part of them. For Marinette's giant egg pigtails, those are mostly styrofoam covered in hair. For Cat Noir and most normal wigs that don't have giant things like that, I use Got To Be Glued Free Spray, and it's a really nice hairspray that's literally like glue for your hair. And then I use a blow dryer on low heat, and it pretty much holds, the shape that I'm going for as long as I do it very carefully.
How long does it take to write scripts? So it takes, usually Chloe and I will sit and talk about it for like a day or two beforehand to just kind of get the basic points out. So we'll go and sit in the hot tub and just kind of talk about what we know we want to include. Mm-hmm. And then I take those plot points and then
string them together.
I for about an hour and a half, I'll sit and just write out the script, and then I'll read the script to a couple people and say, what do you think? Do you think this is funny? Do you think we should add more? Is it too long? And so I'll sit and write for a good 2 or 3 hours and just really try to make it cool. Sometimes less than that. Sometimes inspiration just strikes, and I love to write though. So we both love to write. Mm-hmm. How much would you say you vary from who plays? Like, you might have to.
How do you vary from who you play?
Like if we play more than one character, or
well, maybe.
Or,
like,
you mean like
how
different?
Similar and yeah.
Oh,
from like Cat Noir.
I am similar to Cat Noir in that I'm crazy in love with her,
and
she's super sweet, and I love her very much. But other than that, I don't think I'm that annoying.
You're not that overwhelming. Like,
I love to cook.
Presence.
I love to cook like our version of Cat Noir.
Yes.
So that's true.
With Ladybug, the things that I think I am similar are that I am very strong-willed and stubborn about some things, and I really am a sore loser at games.
Right back, my hat.
Like, he beats me at everything, and before him, my dad would win everything, so I'm just trapped in this never-ending cycle of everyone is better at video games and board games than I am, so that is similar, like, to our version of Ladybug. I am not that mean to people who like me, as Ladybug tends to be a little bit colder towards Cat Noir because she's preoccupied and she likes Adrian instead, so I'm not that mean. My favorite villains, Volpina and Stormy Weather, but it could also just be because of their outfits, because as a costume designer and replicator, that is like what I am drawn to. It's difficult for me to watch any kind of show or movie without me immediately wanting to make something from it. I started watching the show Gallivant, and they gave like the evil queen like this really cool armored outfit for the second season, and I want it, and no one would even recognize it, but that's the extent of how obsessed I am with making things. I wish I was you guys. By the way, do you color your hair, both of you, or do you keep your hair the same color? Do we color our hair?
I'm back, and I found a hat, so I can...
I haven't dyed my hair for the last 2 years. I used to maintain red, or try to. Red fades very fast.
I've never dyed my hair, although when I go in the sun, I get these natural highlights in the...
You have them year-round, though. It's like
They just get
It's
more
crazy.
prominent when I'm out in the sun. But I want to dye my hair silver. I thought that'd be cool. If I can figure out what the heck I want to do with it.
Can you tell the story of how you found the show Miraculous Ladybug? Yes! So, one of my best friends, Lenora, she plays our Alia, and she was also Chloe as well. She found it when it was still being developed as like a 2D show, and she told me about it, and I was like, yeah, okay, a ladybug superhero, that sounds kind of lame. And then I discovered a couple really good AMVs for it. It was like, I have to watch this. And then I watched it, and then I fell in the hole, and I never got out of the hole of the fandom.
That's true. Yeah, she got me really super. She was so excited about it, and she made me watch all the episodes. And at first I was like, oh, this is a show for children, which isn't bad. It's just I didn't think it would be like as good as it was. It's a good show. I mean, it's a solid show, and it's a lot of fun. So I can't knock it. It's a great show.
He watched it all anyways.
Yeah, we collect Tsum Tsums. I got quite a few of them. I got her the whole Peter Pan collection, which they don't even sell here anymore.
The Peter Pans. It's my favorite.
Save the hair. I know. I need to. I got it cut not too long ago, so this is the shortest it's ever been, and that's saying something because it's pretty long.
What color would look best on pale skin? Honestly, you could look at things that are, these colors look better with pale skin and these look better with tan skin, but personally, I think if you like a shade, just go for it. You can always make it lighter or darker later, but, experiment with it, because just because someone on the internet says that you can't have, like, pastel blue hair or something, doesn't mean that you can't. Do it anyways.
The next episode of Miraculeague is hopefully going to be, I want to say next week, but realistically it might be a little bit after that. I want to do some blooper reels and a couple other little things, because the next episode's going to be big, right? So I want it to be as good as it can be, and I have a lot of writing to do, and I have a lot of... She has got some costumes and stuff to make, and we've got just a lot to do.
It's going to be a higher budget episode.
Yeah.
So, just a little
Maybe.
bit. Ish. Any tips or methods to make different accessories for Cat Noir? I use EVA foam in most of Cat Noir's stuff for his. All of like his wrist cuffs, ankle cuffs, those are all just EVA foam. I covered them in the same material that his suit is made out of in order for it to all look consistent. Other than that, that's all I can really think of to assist you.
Do you want us to send in fan fictions? Go ahead and send in fan fiction. I think it's funny. Whether or not I'll get to it in a Cat Noir email or something is, I don't know, it's up in the air. We'll see. But I did check my email finally, and I've got like more emails than I even know what to do with. So since we're doing Miraculeague, since we're big in Miraculeague right now, I figure we'll keep doing that for a little bit. But maybe we'll jump back into some emails soon. It's just a lot of work for little payoff when it comes to Cat Noir emails.
Yeah, the viewership on the Miraculeague just makes the Cat Noir emails and the Leave It to Ladybugs seem almost non-existent.
Right.
The difference is just so big. So.
That's cute.
Aw, your younger brother is having you make him a little Cat Noir outfit. I think little kids cosplaying is one of the cutest things. They're just so tiny. They're like little mini-me's. That's great. You'll have to send us a picture. So I want to see it.
Totally. I'm game for that. I'm down for that.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys all caught this or not, but Grace Miller was played by Linda Lee Rose. She has her own YouTube channel where she does interviews, and she's gone to like a couple premieres, I think, for like Ghostbusters and stuff. But she's interviewed Thomas and Jeremy Zag and I think all of the voice cast for Miraculous Ladybug. So it was great being able to film with her and talk with her. She's a sweet little girl too. I like working with her.
Yeah, she's really cool. So you can go to her channel. I think I'm going to release a blooper reel because she was so funny. She had so many good bloopers. that I'll probably do that soon, and then you guys can follow her on her channel. She's pretty cool. A lot of cool stuff going on there. So,
and her interviews are full of like, I'm not, but if you want to get like spoilerish material for season 2, check out her videos with Jeremy. They are so full of information. It's great.
Hold on, the cat's in the sink. Hey.
I watched a couple episodes of Winx Club when it first came out forever ago, but I don't remember any of it really. Marinette and Adrian, or Bridget and Felix? Marinette and Adrian. Felix was kind of designed to be more cold and distant, and I think that's the reason that they changed him to Adrian instead, because someone who's that kind of cold to you, I don't think it's someone that they want to promote someone to be kind of obsessed over and, you know, wanting to be with that kind of person. Do you think Adrian's mom is hiding or dead? What's your opinions?
I don't know.
I think she's dead.
Yeah, I think she's dead too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do I know?
I know nothing, but out of the two.
How he's sitting.
Aww.
Little bean paws. Little bean paws.
And he's
little
staying.
Bean paws.
He hasn't started crying yet. I'm impressed.
Little bean paws.
He doesn't look amused to be here, though.
He doesn't look unamused. He usually looks way more upset. Little bean. I think he's just happy that he's up on this couch.
Oh, yeah. He's not normally allowed on this couch.
Go on now.
Because it's leather, and he likes to dig his nails in and ruin things.
Right. Bye.
Bye. And to answer an earlier question, we will be pausing at some point to let you guys get your screenshot.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Kitty's super curious about what's going on here.
I'll hold you.
No way, Kitty loves being
I
here.
love you.
Our cat's name is Asteroid, and he was a little stray.
He was handed to us at a convention when he was like as big as my hand.
It's true. Yeah, he was this tiny little thing, and somebody just handed him to us, and they were like, "Take this cat." And we're like, "Okay."
Do you think Felix should be Adrian's older brother? I don't know. See, I think the Felix that was originally designed is not anything like the Felix that the fan base has turned him into with comics and fan fiction and stuff. So I think he's a lot meaner, and I don't know if I'd want that person to be Adrian's brother, but I mean, considering how his dad is, maybe it would be how an older brother would be in that kind of a family environment. I don't know. Are you guys excited for Adrian and Marinette baking cookies together?
We bake cookies all the time, so I don't know why I wouldn't be.
Well, we don't do it from scratch, though.
Maybe we should.
We should do a video on, like, Christmas cookies.
We should.
Yeah.
Gingerbread cookies. We should make a gingerbread house. Hey, he's eating your biscuit. Huh?
No, my biscuit! This is not a cookie. This is a biscuit. I'm sorry, Antarctic Storm.
Release the Cat 2016. No way. He loves being cuddled.
He loves me.
He loves cuddles.
He can't leave. Stop it.
I love this chat. There's like so many fewer people here,
And we can read.
and I can actually read them.
The rest of this is stale. I'm getting rid of it.
Chloe threw away her biscuit. She's wasting food.
It was stale!
There are children.
I'm sorry.
Will we ever visit Paris? I've always wanted to go to Paris. I just haven't.
I definitely want to go to Europe. And I think going to Paris and Rome are two of my big ones. Somewhere in England with a castle, maybe, too.
Yeah, waste not, want not.
I'm sorry!
There are starving kids in Africa. Name one. No, I know there are. What are your opinions on Nino?
My biscuit would have been rotten by the time I got to Africa.
I don't think, like, out of character and I think that Nino is my least favorite character in that show.
Yeah.
I didn't like the bubbler. I just didn't care for him. I don't know. I don't think he adds anything really super special to the dynamic of anybody.
Yeah.
And he's just got that, yeah, bro, kind of thing going on.
He's very much a bro with the English dub.
Yeah.
Not that it's bad, but I watched the French dub first, and, Nino just seemed to sound like everyone else. And then suddenly he became like a big kind of surfer dude, so
yeah.
I haven't been able to get over that.
I feel you.
Join us in England? I'd love to join you in England if you buy my plane ticket.
Let's do it. Let's do Miraculeague worldwide, and you guys can just fly us out.
Now, on that note, we do get asked a lot if we would consider coming to this city or this country, state, whatever. The answer will always more than likely be if we are invited as guests to a convention, we will go wherever. Because the convention is paying for the cost of travel and, room and board while we're there. So if you really, really want to see us come somewhere, talk to your convention staff.
It's true. Yeah, if you talk to the staff and say, hey, you got to have the Miraculeague out there, then they'll be like, oh, who are they? And they'll look it up, and they'll probably be super cool with it. Probably. I don't know. I can't tell you.
It's hard to say, but that is your best chance of having us come to wherever you live.
My Coke can? I don't have Coke with me right now. I just have root beer. But I do need to go grocery shopping, so maybe I'll pick some up.
How could you cheat on Coke like that?
Because I'm no good.
I guess. We currently live in the United States.
What is my favorite Miraculous episode? I like Lady Wi-Fi. I thought she was the coolest. That's it.
I like the Dark Knight one, or Knight something. It's the one where, that one politician turns into, the medieval knight, and then Cat Noir has to fence him, and it's cool.
My luscious hair, I'm very proud of. It's very thick, and usually, a lot of the time I wear a hat, so nobody knows I have that luscious hair, but it is there. And it's a lot shorter than it used to be, so I have to take some important meetings lately, some very important ones, so I want to look suave rather than like a dude in a hat. So, yeah. Cheating on Coke, yeah, don't take... Oh, yeah, there you go, cherry Coke. Now, cherry Coke is my... Well, I would cheat on regular Coke with cherry Coke any day. Sorry.
You're so faithful, aren't you, to your Coke?
I'm faithful to you, aren't I?
That's all that matters, really.
I've been faithful to you forever. Even when Coke tried to split us up, I was still there for you. The longest my hair has been, my bangs were down to, it passed my mouth. But I would always part them to the side.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
It looked like a fan. Just whooshy.
Of course I love the fan art you did for the logo. You sent it to me personally, and it was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any tattoos? I'm afraid of needles.
I do not have any tattoos. I don't know. That's like a big commitment, and I'm not like...
It's hard to get rid of those, and then what if they get messed up?
I am not... Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything. I can think of a couple things that I'd like on my body forever, but I don't know if it's like something that I don't know. I'm not sure I'd want that on my body. I could think of some things, but I still am not committed to it.
I think another one of my reservations on getting a tattoo is since I cosplay so often in so many different characters, if I had a tattoo, there will eventually be a cosplay probably where it would be exposed, and I like to go for accuracy, so I would then have to cover it up every time I, dress up as that character. So it just seems like more hassle than it's worth, given how often I cosplay.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we'd have to cover the tattoos if we ever did anything with the characters, so... Yeah. No, you're right.
It is just a pain. The pain of cosplay.
Cosplay is rough. What if, when a fan asked you to visit him and would buy the plane tickets? Dude, if you wanted to visit and bought the plane tickets, I'd be on the next flight. No doubt.
I sent you a shot of Cat Noir at X 2016. I think I may have seen it. I know we received a couple pictures from Anime Expo and getting some of Chat Noir. So, but thank you. Because I love seeing pictures from conventions because a lot of the time we don't actually have the time to get them of ourselves.
True.
So.
Who is better, Ladybug or Cat Noir? I'm gonna have to go ahead and say, honestly, Ladybug she's my favorite character on the show. Personally, she's definitely the best one. Cat Noir's cool, but he's not as dynamic as she is. He's loud and says a lot, but Ladybug's definitely cooler.
I like Ladybug more as a character, but I also watch it for like the chemistry, so mine's pretty evenly split between Cat Noir and Ladybug.
How would you make higher endurance costumes that stand up to wardrobe use better? What are the trade-offs?
To make higher endurance costumes, you have to look into getting fabric that is more durable and, just making sure that you're not skipping any corners when you're sewing it together. Double stitch it if you have a serger, use a serger. Don't waste money on cheap fabric if you're wanting something that'll last you for years. I made our costumes probably as good as I could have given the funding that I had, and they're slowly starting to kind of have pieces chip off, so I'll probably be remaking them soon, but...
Congratulations on your first job at Build-A-Bear. That's awesome. You should make a Ladybug and Cat Noir Build-A-Bear and then share it on the channel, and we'll...
Oh, that would be so cute. I want to dress our cat up as Ladybug for Halloween.
Yeah, there's a costume right down the street.
Yeah. I mean, technically it's for tiny dogs, but I feel like I could adjust it.
You're getting a phone call.
It's from California.
We live in California.
Yeah, but I don't know who
Answer.
calls me.
Might be a reference.
I think so. Hello? This is Chloe. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely be there. Alright, thanks for checking in. Bye. That was my haircut.
Your haircut? Oh my gosh, I thought it was cool.
I'm sorry.
I just applied for a really cool job that one of the only jobs that I was like, okay, I think this would be worth applying to, so I was hoping it was like a reference.
No, I'm sorry, it wasn't that cool. It was just, I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow.
That was my hairstylist calling her.
It's true.
So.
She's a good hairstylist. I feel like I missed some things. Let me scroll up a bit.
Unprofessional. Yeah, Chloe, don't
I'm
take
sorry.
phone calls.
He told me to.
On here.
In my defense.
I think the unprofessional thing to do would not be taking a phone call from someone who's important in California.
Do you prefer cat or chat? I think chat noir sounds better.
I do too.
But it doesn't matter how we pronounce it on our videos or streams. If we say cat noir, someone corrects us and says it's pronounced chat noir. And if we say chat noir, someone corrects us and says it's cat noir. So no matter what, we can't win. So we just stick with cat noir because we live in America and that's his English name.
We don't have a P.O. box yet. I still gotta fill out that paperwork, and Chloe needs to decide what size we're gonna get. She won't do it.
Well, the thing that makes it hard is they have like different sizes of P.O. boxes, and they make it seem like on the paperwork that if you get something bigger that doesn't fit in the tinier P.O. box, that they're just gonna like send it back and not give it to you because they have nowhere to store it. So I don't know.
We'll make a decision.
Don't
I'll
put
make the
this
decision.
on me. You do it.
But I was gonna just fill out the paperwork, and then you're like, well, now we have to decide which one.
Well, yeah, because we gotta pick which size of a P.O. box.
Okay, which one?
I don't know.
I say we pick the bigger one.
Well, they have like this size, and this size. So like you can't be like the bigger one because there's like 5 different sizes.
Have we ever been to Cedar Point? Yes, I have. I used to work for Cedar Fair. Actually, I did caricatures and portraits.
I have never been to Cedar Point, and I've always lived within like 3 to 5 hours of it up until we moved to California.
Do you guys swear? I swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
No. Not really.
Actually, I do look different without the costume, but it's only because my hair is up. If my hair was down, you could definitely see the
whooshy?
The whooshy, the resemblance. But it's so messed up right now. I've got it's in that weird in-between state.
I have never been to New York.
I have.
I haven't been much of anywhere.
I have.
But I went to the Dominican Republic once on like a mission trip, but other than that, I'm real boring. I don't go anywhere.
Would I ever get a job at Disneyland? I would. I would do it. I mean, not now, because we're doing well, doing what we're doing, but just for fun, yes, I would.
I'd want to be one of their in-character actors, or performers, I think is what they're called. I'd want to be, not necessarily one of the princesses, but, you know, I'd be okay if it was a princess, or Tinkerbell. But they have very specific height restrictions, so I think I only qualify for Alice, and I'm too tall for Tinkerbell, and I think I can be, like, Belle. But I only have, like, 2 or 3 options in the entire park that my height is good for.
Yeah, me too. I think I could only be like Peter Pan or something.
Yeah.
Do I prefer long or short hair? On a guy, I think longer hair is... You gotta remember, we live out here in California where every human has the exact same haircut. Every
weird.
man has the same haircut. There's like nothing on the sides, and then on the top, it looks like this.
The, like, top knot?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. It's like almost like a faux hawk, but not. And then it's completely... And so every human male has that haircut. So yeah, long hair all the way. And on a girl, I don't care. Girls are beautiful. This one especially.
I love you too. I personally like shorter hair on myself because I am not very high maintenance. I like to just blow dry it and go. And the longer it is, the more work I have to put into it. But I also like to wave it, which is higher maintenance. So then it has to be longer for that. So I usually grow it out for a year or 2, and then I cut it real short, and I keep it like that for a little bit, then I grow it out, and it's just a never-ending cycle.
We live in Los Angeles. We live right by Hollywood. What is your Hogwarts house? My Hogwarts house is Gryffindor, despite I did not think I would get Gryffindor, but I am.
I got Slytherin!
Yeah! Did you, though?
I did, okay. So I technically had to take the test twice. The first time I took it, I got Hufflepuff, which I didn't think was very accurate. Not that I have anything against Hufflepuff, I just felt like I was more evil than that. But then I took the Patronus test, and I messed it up because I waited too long to answer the questions, and I didn't know that if you don't answer the questions in time, I didn't know they were timed, that it just says, oh, a Dementor could have got you, and then it moves on to the next one. So it gave me, like, a really weird result, and so I deleted the account, made a new one.
I'm pretty sure you're Hufflepuff.
I am Slytherin.
I'm pretty sure you're Hufflepuff.
I'm Slytherin.
I
can be evil enough to be Slytherin.
You know, I don't remember in Harry Potter when somebody got the sorting hat or whatever, and they were like Hufflepuff, and they were like, well, no, let me try again. And it never happened.
No, like, I answered the questions. I did get different questions, though. Like, half of the questions were ones that I didn't get the first time. Hey, I answered the ones... No, I am not. But anyways, my Patronus is a hedgehog, which I think is cool. You don't even know. No,
I gotta take
a
mine.
little hedgehog.
I gotta take my Patronus test, too.
Is there still double audio? Because I don't hear it, sorry. It's probably the echo from our high ceilings. I will be quiet.
Did you actually... Is this on?
Yeah. That's what's been going the whole time.
That might help.
Maybe.
See if that solves it.
Yeah. It's overs. Do we prank each other or other people? All the time. My favorite game is when it's late at night and then I turn all the lights off and I just hide.
Did that fix it? I'm not sure. Chloe, you just assumed it fixed it.
I
Started
assumed it
answering
fixed
questions. Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing that. I could try. Does this have a mic, a natural mic?
The computer has a mic that sucks. It's worse than